6 months since I got my keratin treatment done finally, and I have a lot to share with you guys, my thoughts and views on how keratin worked for me, the post-maintenance, hair care routine I had to follow and all of that. So this is the second time since I have got keratin on my hair, and it's like 6 months after I got it done. So stay tuned till the end of the video so that we can discuss everything. Welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Vinisha. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click on the bell icon so that you will get notified whenever I post a new video. So if you're watching me for the first time, then please go and watch the video which is linked on the iCard first. So that is my keratin journey on how I got this done. So please watch that video and then come back to this so that you will get a better idea of what I'm talking. Also, that video contains a lot of information of where, how and what keratin I got done to my hair. So please go watch it first. Now, before starting the video, I would like to mention again, my hair type is extremely dry, frizzy hair. So whatever I'm going to talk will be very relatable for someone who has very similar texture like mine. Also, I like to state here that I'm not a hairstyle professionalist, so I wouldn't be able to help you with all these questions about what haircut to be done and a lot of detailed information about keratin. I'll definitely share what I did to my hair and how things worked well for me, and also a few advices my stylist gave for me to get better results. Now let's get into the hair care routine that I currently follow when my keratin is on. So I use the Moroccan oil hydrating shampoo and the Moroccan oil moisture repair conditioner on my hair, and it has been working very well for me. It is color safe as well as paraben free, and I've got the big 1 liter one, and it's working really well. It kind of lasts me up to like 8 months. In case if you have dandruff, then please go click on the iCard on top. I have spoken a lot of dandruff and how to work anti-dandruff shampoos on your hair when you have keratin. I've mentioned all that in the video on top, so please go check that if you have dandruff. And post hair wash, I used to apply the Moroccan oil serum, or I used to apply the Olaplex number 6 and also the Olaplex number 7 for heat protecting. So these are like the things that I use. So it's like either I use the Moroccan oil serum if I don't heat style my hair and just letting it air dry. So if I'm going to heat style my hair, then I go ahead and use the Olaplex number 6 leave-in conditioner, and also then I use the Olaplex number 7 heat protecting oil. So that's it. That's all that I use for my hair, and other than that I don't really do any maintenance. Like, another important thing which most of you guys have asked in the comments of the video that I did last time was, is it okay to oil your hair? No. With keratin on, you don't need to oil your hair at all. Your hair is already hydrated and nourished. So if you have already done, or if you ask someone who has already done keratin, then they'll tell you your hair is, very healthy looking, glossy, and you don't feel the need to apply oil. But if you are very obsessed with oil, then I would say don't initially use it for like 6 months, because you use oil and then you tend to overwash your hair, and that way the life of keratin becomes less. So the concept is, the less you wash your hair, the more the keratin will last on your hair. So that is how it works. So that's why you have to use shampoos which doesn't have sulfates on it, which is color safe, so that it doesn't remove the coating off, because it's a temporary treatment. It will last only for 35 to 40 washes, so be very careful with that. So you don't need to apply oil, you don't need to apply curd, mehendi, whatever you used to apply to maintain the texture of your hair. That's unnecessary if you have keratin on your hair, because this will really make your hair very smooth and soft. Like, my hair now has started to show the old texture of what I had before. So after 6 months, now you could see it's not like really pokey straight. The original texture of my hair started coming back. It started to become a little bit drier now. So maybe now is the good time for me to personally start using something externally. But other than that, during those 6 months, I didn't have to use anything. I was perfectly fine and the texture was gorgeous. So very easy maintenance, I would say. Now let's talk about maintenance of your hair when you have keratin. So the first most important thing is that you have to use a color safe sulfate free shampoo and a conditioner. So that is very important for your hair, because normal shampoos tend to remove the keratin on your hair. It's not that you should not use normal shampoos. If you use it, your keratin is not going to last. So that's the thing. And the second thing is, it's better to get your hair blow dried than to leave it air dry. So I had seen that if we keep blow drying our hair, the keratin tend to last a lot better rather than leaving our hair open to air dry, because I really find air drying my hair is making it look more drier. So yes, so that is one thing. I know it's like sounds very weird compared to how we normally talk about getting our hair air dry, and heat is like bad for our hair, but this is something which I have observed. My hair looks so much drier and a lot poofy when it air dries. So if I just blow dry my hair, it is so much better. Like there is no like lot of dryness or frizzy appearance of the hair if I like blow dry my hair. And after like 3 or 4 months, you start to notice some frizz in the roots. So that is because your new hair is growing, and you will definitely see some frizz coming out. So if you want to like have that neat finish, then you will have to straighten your hair at least a little bit on the roots so that it doesn't look that messy. Now let's talk about why I personally love keratin. Now the first most important thing, there is no split ends at all on my hair compared to what it was before. So I used to be this person who gets split ends right in like 1 to 2 months of my haircut, and I have to cut my hair every 3 months or else the split ends goes like crazy. So even if I use heat or if I don't use heat, I always have split ends naturally because of the dryness and extreme frizzy texture of my hair. I used to have that. So ever since I got my keratin treatment done, I have hardly noticed split ends on my hair. It's very, very rare. So even after 1 year, I noticed hardly like 1 or 2% of split ends on my hair. So I would say if you have extremely dry hair and split ends problem, you can definitely go for keratin, and it will definitely save you a lot. So the lesser the haircut is, you will find your hair can grow a very long. So that is also one very important thing that I felt, because every time I used to feel I have a good length, I have to cut it because I get crazy amount of split ends. So that is not happening to me right now, and I'm like really, really happy about that. The second thing is my hair looks a lot healthy and very, very easy to maintain, which is not the case normally. So every time after I wash my hair, I have to style my hair to make it look at least manageable and presentable, because it used to be poofy and really huge every time, and I used to hate the appearance of my hair back then. Like my hair was the biggest insecurity I ever had before getting this hair treatment. Like most of you would have seen in my videos that my hair used to be like all silky and beautiful glossy, but that is only after straightening my hair in like 200 degrees heat. That is how I bring my hair to that condition. But other than that, my hair used to be really rough and frizzy, and that was like the biggest insecurity for me growing up. Number 3 I feel is keratin protects your hair from heat. So even if you want to straighten your hair, curl your hair, or do anything with your hair, you don't notice like damage on your hair like how you used to get when you normally do it on a virgin natural hair. So that is something I really noticed, and I really like that part, because heat styling and still not having that much damage on your hair is like a blessing, right? So yeah, that is another very important good factor that I feel about keratin. Number 4, your hair looks a lot glossy, healthy, and also you can have your length. That is something that has never happened to me before keratin, and I'm like super grateful for what it is now. So number 5 is it holds curl beautifully. So maybe initially like 1 month or 1.5 months, your hair might look very silky and curls don't stay that much, but after like 2 months, your hair will have a beautiful hold where you can curl your hair and the curls last beautifully. It looks very healthy, glossy, and the curls are like amazing. So I used to use the Dyson Airwrap to curl my hair, and the curls stay beautifully on my hair even with keratin on. So I personally love straightening and curling my hair, and when curls hold beautifully on my hair, then I'm like really happy about that. Now another thing is I feel like with keratin it's low maintenance, because normal shampoo and conditioner that I use normally when I had normal hair, that's the exact same thing that I'm doing. I'm not doing any extra steps. I used to apply a heat protectant after hair wash, and that is exactly what I'm doing post keratin as well. I'm not doing anything extra. Like I used to apply different hair masks, natural hair packs and all that on my hair to get that extra silky thing on my hair, but which hardly happened, which I don't do now. So it's like a lot easier, and it's sometimes not necessary that I have to straighten my hair every time to look presentable. So I feel like overall my hair is low maintenance after doing keratin than what it is with my raw virgin hair. So another important thing about keratin is, even if you have gotten it done like 6 months prior, I can still continue with this rather than, you know, worrying about cutting my hair where it's like very sharp demarcation line or something. So someone has asked me in the comments as well, like, have you ever noticed a very sharp demarcation line or something? Like, no. I could say that I had noticed like a curl or a wave on the top where my natural hair is growing, but it is not that sharp, you know, which is like extremely prominent on your hair. So I'm like 100% okay with that because it blends in so beautifully and it looks perfectly fine. Now let's talk about the con. Now I have spoken quite some cons on the previous very similar video that I made last year, so you can go check it out on the top. I will leave it here on the iCard. You can go click it and check that video. So this time I would say the only very important 2 cons that I had noticed is that it's pricey. That is something which we can't deny. It is definitely pricey. And the another important thing is like the post maintenance products is also pricey. Like the shampoos, which is like sulfate free, is pricey, and the shampoo, conditioner, serums, etc. that you use post hair keratin treatment is pricey. So this is the only 2 important things that I would say. So other than that, I really feel I'm cool with everything. So if you are someone who has very thin hair and not a lot of volume, then you have to rethink your decision on getting keratin done or not, because it will suddenly give you an appearance where, you know, your hair is like flat. So I'm not sure if most of you are going to like it, but if you have really frizzy, poofy hair, then this is a very, very good option for you in the long run. Yes, that's it. That is all that I wanted to share with you guys. I think you will get a lot of information if you have already watched the previous video of how and where I got my keratin done. If you haven't, go watch that so that you get a better idea. And thank you so much for staying till the end, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, if you have further questions, please do leave in the comments below and I'll definitely get back to answering all of them. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care.